AgWeek weather is sponsored by Bremer Bank. Connect with a banker today at bremer.com.
How will the weather fare this 4th of July weekend? Here's Lydia with our AgriWeather outlook.
We've now made it into July after a very stormy June. In fact, I thought we would look at how many warnings were issued state by state in the month of June. In North Dakota, over 200 severe weather warnings, which includes tornadoes, wind, and hail all combined, had 33 tornado warnings. That makes it the most tornadic June on record since 2015, 10 years ago. In South Dakota, pretty similar numbers, a little bit lower in the tornado department, but overall, 219 severe weather warnings through the month of June. And then Minnesota just shy of 200 overall, but higher in the tornado department. Had 39 tornado warnings in the month of June alone, 124 wind warnings, so that means winds exceeding 60 miles an hour. Hail in South Dakota was a big one, just shy of 70 warnings for some large hail throughout the month of June in South Dakota. I do have us staying quite toasty into the month of July now, especially through the first half of the month here, with temperatures near average or even a little bit above average. That means we're looking at lots of 80s, if not near 90 for several days. A mostly dry pattern, but of course, it is just that time of year where we can bubble up a thunderstorm pretty quickly. And that can give you a downpour, and that one location can end up with a higher rain amount. Overall, though, the pattern is suggesting things get a little bit drier, especially by the middle of the month. I would say July 10th and beyond, looking a little bit drier. And 'tis the season. Waves of humidity do look to push on through the area, which means we're obviously talking about sticky days with that. Add in the heat, humidity, it's going to feel even hotter. Your heat indices getting well into the 90s through the early parts of July and into the middle of the month. As for the jet stream layout, kind of similar to what we've seen over the past week or so. Warm air holding tight through the middle of the country off to the east coast. Very hot, of course, in the desert southwest. More heat starts to build in further out to the west, and that's what slides in our direction in the days coming after through the 4th of July into beyond, into that first full week of July, if you will, and into the middle of the month too. You can really see that heat building in. In fact, a lot of the country here looking at above average temperatures for July 6th through the 10th, so getting us toward the middle of the month. For us, closer to home, the northern plains, we are looking at slightly above average. Average this time of year is anywhere from about 80 to 85, depending on your exact location in this map. And so you add a couple of degrees to that for your above average reading. Now getting into the middle of the month, July 8th through the 14th, we're seeing near normal signals further off to the south and to the southeast, closer to about the Corn Belt. Meanwhile, here in the northern plains, we see the hottest of the air further up to the northwest, but overall still looking above average into the middle of the month. I do have a bullseye area through the middle of the country that is taking aim at least some shower and thunderstorm chances with some different low pressure systems moving through the early days of July. This now getting into the middle of the month, and this is when things are looking a little bit drier with near normal precip chances.